So hello, and today you find me at Woodrow Road in Melksham, which is really conveniently placed close to the town centre, but also really gorgeous cottage just behind me. 2 to 3 bedrooms. It's got a garage, a real rarity with a cottage these days. Dates back to the early 1800s, possibly even the late 1700s. Really long driveway, lots of space for cars, all off-street parking, nice courtyard garden at the back as well as this lovely front garden as well. And then inside, the property's been updated and upgraded over the last few years, so really recently modernised. A few little bits to touch off and finish off yourself, which would be fabulous, but absolute sought after property. Now 2 to 3 bedrooms you're saying? Let me take you inside and show you a little bit more. So, a real rarity to find a really lovely size 2 to 3 bedroom cottage on Woodrow Road in Melksham with a garage, really good size, long drive, plenty of space here for 3 cars. In fact, if you wanted to use a gravel driveway, you could even have more cars there. But it would seem a shame to use a gravel front garden area for that. Just coming to pan down, really to give you a bit of a feel for it. We've got a nice rockery space at the front here. You could make a bit more of this if you wanted to. You could almost make this area a little more private if you wanted, and have a bit more garden seating space. You'll see a little bit more when I take you around the back. But first off, I'm going to take you inside the property as if we're going to go through this charming front door here. So I'm going to start as if you've walked through the front door, although you might decide to use the back doors, but you'll see more as I take you round. So firstly, we have here the most beautiful little cottage sitting room, really lovely space, not a bad size at all. You've got a couple of the old beams there. You've got a really lovely wood burner which has recently had all the chimney lined and swept, and that's all been fitted in. You can see plenty of space in here, coming right back as far as I can into the corner, so that you've got space there for more than a few sofas, a couple of sofas. You've got a lovely window seat there with a double glazed window looking out over the front and towards your driveway. And then as I come over into this corner and pan back, you'll see the door in from the front, and also the stairs that take you up to the first floor. So really lovely for a sitting room. Little word of warning though, if you're well over 6 foot, you might want to reconsider this one unless you're quite comfortable ducking quite a bit. No pun intended. So as we come back through, this takes us through into the dining space, which opens up into the kitchen area. So you can see as I pan this way, we've got double doors out onto the outdoor space, and as I come right over into this corner, you can see we've got a really large range of storage cupboards built in there, really handy. A nice big original looking old style fireplace, and then lots and lots of space in here for a really good sized table. It really is a lovely large room. And then as I come back round, just come back to this side as well to show you the patio doors out onto the back there. And then coming through into the kitchen space, this has all been refitted in recent years. We've got a nice new tiled floor all the way through to the utility area. You've got the single oven and electric hob built in here as well. And then a really nice sink with one of those lovely sort of bushy sort of taps on top. I'm sure there's a more technical term for that. Really nice range of sort of cream, slightly off-white units with the woodwork top, and then double glazed window out to the side again. And then as I go back into here, open plan, we've got a really nice big utility space. So immediately you've got space in here for a dishwasher. You've got space in here for the washing machine and a stacking tumble dryer if you wanted to have a tumble dryer in as well. There's space there, and plenty of space for a large fridge freezer in the middle. So big Velux window to the roof, so throwing in loads of light, and also you've got the door out to the side and the window out, so you've got another alternative way into this area. And the current owners previously used this section as a bit of a study space as well, so that corner over there, absolutely perfect for a really nice study desk area. And it's a lovely light bright room. You've got the power at the right level and everything. Lots of storage, as you can see again, shelves built in. Now unusually here, we've got a downstairs full bathroom as well as an upstairs ensuite. So recently refitted, absolutely beautiful. You've got this really nice tiles running all the way through. Fabulous large curved shower screen with a rainfall shower there, as well as a mixer shower and on top. And then you've also got at this end You've got the bath as well. So a 4-piece room with a really nice sort of sink built into the shelf unit there, and then obviously the toilet. But really nice room, fully tiled, really nice neutral finish, little extras like the heated towel rail and the shaver sockets just add that little extra touch of luxury, and a little corner area just over to this side where you can fit in a nice size unit. So really nice to have that downstairs. So I'm now going to take you upstairs and show you why this is really possibly could be considered a 3-bedroom home, but could be an absolutely fabulous 2-bedroom as well. So as we come up the stairwell here, we're firstly greeted by 2 rooms at the top of the stairs. The first one I'm going to take you into is the one on the left. A really great space in here, really big double bedroom, loads of space, nice big window out to the front, and also a little window which has the blinds down at the moment over to the side there. So throwing lots of light into this room, views over the garden, and then in the corner you have got a built-in cupboard as well. So as you can see, plenty of space for a really good sized bed, and extra wardrobes and storage if you wanted them as well. So that's your 2nd bedroom, or it could be your master, but realistically you'll probably want to use this one. Now these are 2 interconnecting rooms, so depending on how you want to use these, if you had 2 children, you could quite easily put them both into one section each, or use this as your bedroom, or the rear one as your bedroom, and the other one as a kind of luxury sofa seating area, dressing area. There's all sorts of options in here. So as you can see, we've got a 2-seater sofa in here. We've got a big range of wardrobes built in across the back wall there, behind the TV. Nice laminate floor all the way through this as well. Little cupboard in the corner, and then a little step up, and it takes you into the other section. Now, because you've got the ensuite just to the right there, you might choose to make this your dressing room, but equally this does fit a double bed in here. We have done this before, and there was still plenty of space all round. So you could have this as the bedroom, the other room as your dressing room on that side, and potentially a study area. There's all sorts of options. And then as I come through, we've got the ensuite shower room here as well. So really big room, really lovely size. You've got a cupboard built in, which is actually just behind that mirror there. You've got the toilet set over in the corner, and then the sink set again into a nice shelf unit, and then a really large shower cubicle. I'm just going to pan back this way to try and get it all in shot for you. You've got a really big shower cubicle there with a rainfall shower above, and lots and lots of space with a nice tiled floor as well. Fully tiled all the way around, as was the downstairs room. So you can see there's a lot of flexibility here. It's just really a case of how you use it. But if you think that's all the accommodation, think again. I'm just going to take you outside now and show you that there's a little bit more of an option down there as well. So having come out of the patio doors from the dining room space, we have this really lovely large courtyard area. So currently set out for really low maintenance with a raised deck. I'm going to literally start from one end and work our way round. We've got a couple of little steps up on the side here alongside the large store there, which could be used for logs or just general bits and pieces. And then as I scan round, you can see on the right here we've got this huge big sort of studio office space workshop. I'll give you another view of that in a moment. A couple of steps up, like I say, a couple of little built-in raised borders, so nice and low maintenance, plenty of space for a couple of chairs on there, but also with a little step down, and you've got all this wonderful decking space here as well for a table and chairs if you wanted to. You could have a hot tub out here, it's so private. And then as I pan back round, you'll see there's actually a fair bit of gravelled space there as well. So nice size area. You've got doors into the back of the garage, which I'll show you in a minute. But I'm just going to pan back round and show you this wonderful log cabin type arrangement. Inside there we have wood floors, we've got light and power. Would make an absolutely superb office space. If you really didn't want it, you could take that away. It would open up your garden space and make it a lot bigger again. And then as I pan round this way, I'm just going to give you a glimpse inside the garage. So As you can see, nice double glazed patio doors on the back here and a big window. This has been used more as a workshop as opposed to a garage. So you've got a fabulous large garage here, really good space. Opens up, as you can see, much wider than the doorway. So it's a nice wide garage, really unusual. Normally you get tiny little pokey ones, don't you? Even got a little bit of storage up in the loft there. So you've got the open eave space as well. So currently used as a bit of a workshop, but gives you lots and lots of options in here as well. So I'm going to just take you back through, back round to the front, just to finish on that lovely view of the front of the property. But as I say, really nice sized garden space here. Lots you could do with that, really private. And as I pan round, the little pathway up through to the front, and you've got this really quaint little front garden, well, not little, large front garden, really long driveway, a few little steps up onto it, and the great gravel gravelled garden area over to one side. I'm just going to finish off, as it's so lovely and sunny, giving you a last view of the cottage. So if you're in a position to proceed, this is a no onward chain situation, even better again. This cottage has been modernised. There are still a few little touches that you could finish off, but it gives somebody a really nice blank canvas to walk straight into, pop your furniture down, and then decide how you want to live in it. Absolutely beautiful. If you're in a position to proceed, this won't hang around long. Please do give me a call on my number. Thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you soon.